Hi, my name is David and I'm the creator of ELT Buzz, and today I'd like to take you behind the scenes with this screencast tutorial on how we make our content for our YouTube channel. We have almost over 700 videos made on our YouTube channel, and many of them are for professional development of teachers, but a lot of them are also for teachers to use to instruct learners, or learners can go there and watch them themselves. So check out our YouTube channel when you have time. It's extensive. We put a lot of time into it. And now let's get into how we make videos for the channel. You'll learn quite a few little tips and tricks for content creation. So follow along as I make a real video and show you the process from A to Z. Let's go. First thing to do is we have a library of readers, thousands, I think almost 4,000 complete PowerPoints and videos and PDFs, all leveled. If you're a year subscriber to our lesson library, you get access to all these. And it's great. So what we're doing is repurposing this content and creating videos out of all this existing content. It used to be part of GIFlingua, a reader site that I unfortunately had to shut down because I was just draining out my bank account and my wife is going to kill me. That's the true story behind that. So I closed it down, but now I'm remaking a lot of this content, me and a few others, to put up on our YouTube channel. So for example, go to level 3 PowerPoints. Find a PowerPoint story here that's already created, and we're going to make it into a video. So for example, let's say delicious food. That sounds good. I'm hungry. Double click it. This is just like you would do if you had access to this. It will download and you'll be ready to go in a second. Here it is downloading. Next step is you want to take that PowerPoint that's downloaded and put it up onto Google Drive. That's so you can get the text out of that PowerPoint. So let's just go here to my Google Drive. Let's find this download. There it is, delicious food. I'm going to put it up on Google Drive. And then from Google Drive, it'll convert it into Google Drive compatible, Google Docs compatible PowerPoint. And from there, it gives you the option to download the whole text. And that'll be the script for our video that we're going to put up on YouTube. So just give it a few seconds. Actually, I'm going to use this one I already made. I just put up there, croissant recipe. So let's make a video about making a croissant. So here's the PowerPoint up on Google Drive. And what you have to do is go to File, Download, and select Plain Text. This is a great way to pull the text out of any PowerPoint. So remember that trick. Once this is opened, let's take a look at our text. You can make any changes, etc. I usually make a welcome message and I change the ending. Thanks for watching. That's how you make a croissant. And then, thanks for watching. Go make a croissant. There we go. Croissant recipes. Good. Let's make some croissants. Etc. etc. We're all ready to go. Make sure you save that, because you might want to add that up onto YouTube as a subtitle later. Okay, next we're going to go to Canva. I really think Canva is the best value for content creation on the web. I play a monthly fee for our teams to have access to it. But you can use it free too, and do the same thing I'm doing here. So just sign up for free, go to Canva, create a design, click video. We're going to click a video and make this into a video. Now what we need is the images from that PowerPoint. All the PowerPoints in the library I mentioned contain GIFs, really moving images. They're really fascinating to use when you create something. So you want to get them up onto Canva to create a video out of them. So let's go to our video. First we're going to add slides. It looks like we have probably about 15 slides. So let's just create about 15 different sections of our video. Once we got that, we want to create some nice fancy transitions. So go between any one, click transition. I go with match and move. It's kind of a fade and really looks well and matches the content for you. I go at about 1 second in between and fade and apply that to all the pages, all the parts of your video. And there we go. So now we need some images there. So how do you do that? Go to your uploads and you're going to upload all the images in that PowerPoint. What you have to do first is go to the PowerPoint on your computer and change the PPTX to zip. Okay, yes, I want to change it. Now right click, extract it all into a folder, and all those GIF images will be part of one folder. There we go. Now you probably know what to do next. Upload files, and we're going to find that folder, go to PowerPoint, go to media, and here's all the images that are part of that video. And let's upload them. There you go. Now we have all our images being uploaded there. The next thing you're going to want to do is make some audio for your video. Now you're going to think to yourself, you can just read it, and that's fine. So I could open up the audio recording feature. Windows has one here, voice recorder, and I could read those lines. I'm going to show you something what we do here. Often we'll read the lines, but probably about 70% of the time. I use a service, and we use this service because it's cutting edge in AI, voice technology. I never used to use this kind of computer voice technology. It just sounded too phony and unnatural. But now it's really got to the point where it's not. And check out our videos on YouTube and you'll see. So I'm going to my account. I'm going to paste in our script here. I'm going to choose a speaker. I'm going to choose for this one a nice British voice here. And we're going to generate the audio. It takes a few moments to generate the audio.
Croissant recipe. Let's make some croissants. Mix milk, boiling water, yeast and sugar. Add flour, salt.
There you go. And in 11 Labs, you get a free amount of text to generate. So you can use the free part. I pay because we do quite a lot of this, and we're over our limit. But it's very affordable and reasonable. Once it says generate here, a little arrow should appear. Here we go, right here, and that means you can download it. And once you've downloaded it, you have your audio for your video. Now sometimes you might want to work with that audio and create longer pauses between the sentences than what it gave you. I'm not going to show you how to do that today, but you could put it into something like WavePad. I use WavePad by NHS, a WavePad sound editor, and it's a great tool. It's free to use and very simple. You just cut and add silence, cut and add silence, cut and add silence. So we got our audio script. So what we're going to do right now is also add into Canva our audio script. So here we go. Where is it? There it is. It's an MP3. And what you do after it's uploaded is just drag it here and it'll appear under it. Now you'll just have to put up the images to time this. So let's go to our videos. It's under videos because it's a GIF. GIF is actually a form of video, really, more than an image. And we are going to start putting this together. I think I uploaded delicious food. Sorry. Yes, I did. But we want to do croissant recipes. So again, we're just going to make this into a zip. Yes. Extract. Extract. And you'll create the folder. This is good, actually. It shows you again and makes it sure that you know how to do this. So let's upload these that are in that folder. Croissant, PowerPoint, media, bingo. And it'll just take a second. Now what we want to do is space out all our parts for each piece of audio. So you could do that in advance. I usually do it as I add the images along, just to make sure it's done well and in sync. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. And you can, of course, return back to your reader on that you uploaded to Google, just to check which ones go with which one, which pictures go with which picture. So let's quickly add those in and show you how to generate this video. This is going to be our title page. Just drag your image here and it will be there. Well, this somehow didn't go to the first one, so we'll go put the first one here. There we go. And usually they're in order that they were in the folder. So you can just go along and add each one. There we go. Here we go. You'll get the gist of this once you're doing it. There we go. Now we're going to go back over this and make sure the right images are for the right slide. And you'll see in a second here. There we go. And the end. You could make your own end slide. Let's just check this.
Croissant recipe. Let's make some croissants. Mix milk, boiling water, yeast and sugar.
So that's really the first slide here.
Add flour, salt and form into a ball. Knead for 2 minutes.
There we go.
Put in the fridge and leave for 1 hour.
Okay, that's going to be up to here.
Out frozen button and grate. Flatten butter into a rectangle. Put in the fridge for 30 minutes.
There we go.
Roll into a rectangle twice the size of the butter. Put the butter into the middle and fold together. Roll to...
Okay, I think I missed something here. This should be shorter.
Put in the fridge for 30 minutes. Take out the dough. Roll into a rectangle twice the size.
Nope. So we need the rectangle dough. There we go.
Roll into a rectangle twice the size of the butter. Put the butter into the middle and fold together. Roll together, making indentations. Fold into thirds like you would a letter. Cut into thirds, making smaller triangles. Pull at the corners and even the base.
Okay.
Minutes at 350. Eat and enjoy. That's how you make a croissant. Thanks for watching. Go make a croissant.
There we go. We're all done. I have too many slides here, so I'm going to delete. Now, next thing is you're just going to export this video. If you want to put subtitles on this, you can in Canva. I use an external thing called Clipchamp. I find just the quality of the subtitles are a little better. But sometimes I'll use Canva. How you do with subtitles is just go to text. I usually like animated text that I can put on sometimes. Here we go. Let's increase the size of this to something reasonable. There we go. I like using yellow for subtitles, and I also like to give it a background so it'll stand out on anything. How you do that is effects, background, choose black there, and then decrease it so it's just kind of like a little bit translucent in the background. And then you would just copy this, put it on each one, and then add your subtitles in for each section as it would appear. And you can decrease the size of this, etc. Very quickly showing you how to do those. Make sure you show the timing of the subtitle too, so you can change how long it would be and that, and when it'll appear on that slide. Okay, I'm just going to take these off because I'm going to export it and show you that it really does play in a video. And then you might want to add some background music onto that. You can through Canva on audio, but if you have your own background music, I often put it into VideoPad. VideoPad is another NCH like WavePad. It's free to use also. You add your tracks and then export it directly to YouTube's, and you're ready to go. So let's just do that. Exporting it is you click share here, download, and bingo. Now I'm doing this very quick and I might have missed some things, but I'm going to get it up on YouTube and show you how I do that. And from there you pretty much will be able to do it yourself. So get a PowerPoint or become a subscriber and get access to all our PowerPoints, almost 4,000 on any conceivable topic. Once you have your PowerPoint, put it up to your drive. Once it's on the drive, export to the plain text. So you have your script. Once you have your script, edit the script so that you like it. Once you have your script, record it. You can use the built-in voice recorder on Apple or Mac, or you can use 11 Labs. I highly recommend. Clipchamp also gets it done. Clipchamp, C-L-I-P-C-H-A-M-P, has some good voices too. Once you have all that, make sure your PowerPoint, change the ending PPTX to ZIP, and then extract that and make a folder. Go to Canva, put all that up into a video. So select make a video, upload all your pictures, and upload your audio. and then put it all together on your timeline here, and then export it as a video, which I just did here. It's finished downloading. So I finished downloading here. What I'm going to do is go to downloads. There it is. Put it here. There we go. I'm going to put it online. Now what I do next is I would add onto the bottom audio track some audio that I like that's not copyright, and we'll get a copyright strike on YouTube. I've purchased a number of audio tracks depending on the content. You can also just upload it as it is onto YouTube, and YouTube has some music that's copyright free that you could put in as background music. I would put our standard ELT Buzz intro and our standard ELT Buzz sign off at the end. But let's take a look at this.
Croissant recipe. Let's make some croissants. Mix milk, boiling water, yeast and sugar. Add flour, salt and form into a ball. Knead for 2 minutes. Put in the fridge and leave for 1 hour. Take out frozen button and grate. Flatten butter into a rectangle. Put in the fridge for 30 minutes. Take out the dough. Roll into a rectangle twice the size of the butter. Put the butter into the middle and fold together. Roll together, making indentations. Fold into thirds like you would a letter. Cut into thirds, making smaller triangles. Pull at the corners and even the base. Cut a slit in the base and roll up the dough. Brush.
Okay, so you can see that's quite fast. I think in retrospect I would cut some of these lines here and have more pauses, and also slow down the audio. I would go to WavePad and slow down. His speech is quite quick, but you get that. And with VideoPad, if you have a YouTube channel, you can immediately just click YouTube, your settings, and it will upload it directly onto YouTube. You just put in all the information, description, etc. So there you go. That's how we create these kind of videos on ELT Buzz. I hope this has been helpful, and I know it's been lengthy. I'll try to find a way to shorten these up, but I do think it might give you some perspective on what we do and how we produce our video content. And yeah, it takes a lot longer than how I presented it here. I was zooming through everything, but hopefully you got something from this tutorial. Ask me any questions in the comment section and I'll be happy to help you with them. Thank you for listening and watching. This is David, over and out.